outside of our studio about 20 minutes ago. Someone tried to make the turn just a little bit too fast.
Yep.
And slid into almost making the old Liberty Theater a drive-in.
They almost did. They almost
Drive-in or drive-through?
Drive-through, probably, yes. So anyway, the roads are extremely slick.
Yeah, and it's still snowing out there. Rick, you just went outside. Is it still snowing?
Snow's on.
Still
All right.
Okay. Hey, Sonia and Brad. Hi, guys.
Good morning.
How are y'all doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
My wife said she had fun with y'all last
Oh,
night.
it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good time.
The book club is back up and operational.
Back and
Right.
rolling.
Oh, cool.
Onward and upward.
All right. So, with all this wonderful weather, what's the topic today?
You'll never guess, but it's driving on icy roads.
No!
Well, we figured, we had something else planned for today, but we decided since it's, the Snowpocolypse or,
Yeah.
the day after yesterday or whatever you want to call it.
We like the Snowpocolypse. What'd you call it?
Snowpocalypse 2020.
Thank you.
See, I like Snowmageddon myself.
Snowmageddon was good.
I'm still happy with this Snowtorious BIG. I still like this Snowtorious BIG.
was good too, yeah.
I thought Snowcoccus because of Iowa and the big
Oh, yeah.
mishap up there.
The disaster that happened there.
The same, well, yeah, keep going.
But we want to start off by saying Bryan Insurance is open today. We will be
Okay.
open regular hours as far as we know. I know we're opening at the regular time. So if unfortunately you do have an accident or you need us for any other reason, you can still call us or come see us because we're going to be there. But we recommend if you don't have to get out, don't get out,
But if you have to, like, I don't know, drive to the radio station or something.
So you're in the Jerk Boss Club too.
I mean, not only did he come and pick me
Rick
up,
liked that one.
not only did he come and pick me up, but he came to the door and helped me down the steps. He's a good boss.
I think you should go pick up everybody who's maybe come in.
That's right. He's
Well,
got
you
the
can
Jeep.
always
He's got
work
that
from
cool
home.
Jeep. He's got to be able to.
Yeah, they have the option to work from home if
Oh,
you need
okay.
to. We're,
Log in. That's great.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
The only people that are really going to be at the office is probably going to be, Sonia, Tommy, and I, so
yeah.
everybody else will be working
But you're
from home.
open
We're
remote.
open.
Yes.
We're open, yeah. So we're there. So if you do have to drive in it, then there's some safety tips that we were going to talk about.
Yeah.
Like drive slowly is one of them.
Turn into the skid.
Turn into the skid.
Like, also, give yourself time. Don't hit the brakes hard. Ease onto the brakes. Ease onto the accelerator. And also, don't power up hills. I'm not entirely sure what that street is over there, but I always think it's called Pine
Tree.
Thank
That's
you.
over by our house.
Yeah.
It is.
So don't power up that hill. Give yourself ease onto the accelerator as you're approaching those types
Better
of
to
roads.
go up Calaveras to Indiana.
Exactly.
It's the
If you don't
best.
have to go, if you don't have to hit it, don't hit it.
And if you've ever wondered why it's 20 miles per hour going over the top of that hill, this is one of the reasons. Because if you come down that hill going towards 16 and you start sliding, you're sliding right into 16 if you're going too fast. That's why that's 20 miles per hour right there.
Oh, really?
But
Yeah.
we just want to tell everybody to be careful out there, stay warm, and get out. If you have to get out, be careful. And you can always, if you do have an accident with Bryan and you're insured with Bryan Insurance, you can call us, but you can also report I can't talk.
Yeah,
You can report the claim on our mobile app.
Yes, on the app.
On the app or online. So, but we just highly recommend stay home if you can.
So if you had an accident today, if you hit something, let's say you spun out into a curb and you damaged your vehicle, what's the first thing they should do at that point?
Make sure everybody's all right.
Right, okay, yeah, make sure everybody's all right. Let's say you've checked all the, make sure, so do they take pictures of any damage they see right then? Do they, what do you recommend?
It's a smart idea. Now, if we're talking about a one-car accident.
Right,
we're not
I'm just
talking
talking,
about-
yeah, you hit the curb,
yeah.
dinged your car a little bit,
Yeah,
you want to get it
if
fixed.
possible, take some pictures. Call us as soon as you can so we can get it turned into your insurance company and they can get on it. That's the most important thing.
All right, don't wait around for
Don't
that, don't
wait
get
around.
home first and do all that. Go ahead and call right then if you can.
If you can, but don't drive. Don't call while you're driving.
No,
Okay,
I mean,
all right.
all stopped. You're still stopped.
Yes.
I'm just, sometimes, you ask these, for me, I'll start, if there's an accident, because it happens so rarely, these things, you guys deal with this all the time. When I hit a deer recently, and I said recently, about a year ago, and I didn't know what was I supposed to do immediately. Should I call my insurance right then? Should I, what was the procedure? And so it's just nice to know sometimes when
Yeah.
you hear somebody who deals with this all the time to say, okay, take a picture, give us a call, whatever.
Yeah, and of course, if it's a non-emergency, if your vehicle's still drivable, and it's not during wherever your insurance is with, if it's not during their office hours, call them during their office hours. We have some stuff on our website for what to do if it's after office hours, how to get a hold of us. And typically that's for catastrophes like a fire or,
Right.
something that you need help right then.
Right, but if it's not an emergency, you can just wait until the next day
Wait till the
and
next day to
call.
call, yeah. So-
Great.
So
All right.
that was sweet and simple, but we thought we would mostly come in to let everybody know we're open and call us if you need us.
It's timely. How do
Yeah.
we get a hold of you?
Oh, you can call us at Bryan Insurance at 940-549-2525 or visit us, but I don't recommend it today, at the second floor of the Sierra Bank building.
Yep.
Or visit us online at BryanINS.com.
I have a quick question about your new Jeep.
Oh, shoot.
Are you in it today? Is
Yes.
that the one you're in? Okay. Have you kicked it into 4-wheel drive?
Yes.
All right.
When I was going through the mountain passes in New Mexico over Christmas time, I ran it in 4-wheel drive.
Okay. I was curious.
So now,
I had a Blazer that had 4-wheel drive, and I don't think it was ever switched over, other than the day I bought it to make sure that it worked.
Yeah.
I do know on the old Wranglers, like my JK,
Uh-huh.
it was easier to put it into 4-wheel drive than this one, the Gladiator. I don't know if they changed something up, but it just has a little.
Really?
Yeah, it's a little difficult to get it in. Unlike the JK, which was you just knock it in on accident.
On the Blazer, I had to actually get out and
Lock
do
the
the
hubs.
lock hubs, or hubs lock, whatever that is.
Huh.
Well, I just have this feeling that Rick needs to walk over here since it's a reunion of our old. So come on, so you can be on the video.
Yeah.
Rick always has a
He's
good.
hiding.
Rick always has a good question to ask.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Rick.
Go ahead, Rick.
Come up with a good question.
Are you insured whenever you hit a deer and your boss is not happy?
Well, the insurance follows the vehicle, so unfortunately, it's going to be on your boss's vehicle's insurance. So.
It's okay.
Just asking.
That was our first year, wasn't it? We were doing, what was it you were doing? It was Jim Ned, I remember
Me and
that.
Bryce went over for a volleyball game in Jim Ned, and we were coming through Breckenridge, and the Breckenridge deer decided to run out in front of us.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
But,
Those Breckenridge deer, I'll tell you.
have an attitude.
Yeah.
But I was really pleased that you guys weren't hurt and that it was just a vehicle. And you know what ended up happening? Instead of doing the deductible and all that, because it was really paid for and it was a 2010 model, Graham Auto Rebuilders bought it and they fixed it up and they've turned it into a loaner car.
Oh,
so it
smart.
actually worked out really well for them and worked out for us.
Well, one thing we did find out that gap tape is used for everything in the world. It will hold a bumper on a car too.
Yeah.
Well, better. Gaff tape is expensive, man. You got to be careful with that stuff.
Okay, so I gotta tell you a funny story. That morning that it happened, you didn't bother me because I'd already gone to bed. Y'all, it was late. It was like y'all got home around midnight from that game. And I walked in and I didn't even see it. I was in Stacy's car. And I walked in and you said, "I'll pay the deductible." And that was the first thing out of your mouth. And I go, "What?"
For what?
And he goes, "I hit a deer." And I said, "Oh, okay, that's fine." No, he really hit a deer. I mean, there was deer hair, and it bent the hood, and it also, the door jamb, if I'm not mistaken, also got bent. That was a big buck, to say the least. But, yeah.
And the funny thing about it is Bryce was sound asleep. And we were going down the highway, and here's like 4 deer in the highway, and I dodged 2 of them and tagged the 3rd one. And Bryce woke up and said, "What's the matter?"
Yeah, that's nice. Are we stopping to get something to eat?
Yeah, do you like venison?
Yeah, really.
What was the other thing I was going to tell you about that? I was trying to think about I lost my train of thought.
Uh-oh.
But I did want to compliment Rick on how he handled it and wanted to help and everything else. You were awesome, and I appreciate that. And do miss you. Christian's doing great.
Yes.
But I got to tell you, we had 2.5 really awesome years together, and I'm so glad that God called you into full-time ministry. Watching that all happen, it was just an incredible blessing to me to see that transformation. So it's pretty awesome.
I very much appreciate everything and everybody, I guarantee, because it wasn't definitely a calling, but it's been pretty cool how it's all worked out.
Well, I appreciate you recommending me, but I will tell you, I was shopping in the grocery store the other day, nice older lady came up to me and said, "You're doing a pretty good job. When you took over, I really knew I was going to miss Rick in the mornings, and I do. I miss him a great deal, but you're doing okay."
Well, there you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
What a wonderful compliment.
You're so kind, ma'am. Thank you very much.
All right, we're going to do Today in History, being brought to us by Senior